What's going on, sports family, and welcome to another edition of Roll Call, presented by The Unit. I am your host, Viper. I got the unit in the building tonight, along with a very, very special guest. We'll get to that in just a minute. We're going to throw it around for introductions. We are ready to go to war. Lots of playoff football to talk about. Lots of stuff to discuss. Lots of good shit on the docket. Sandman looks ready. Go Mob Frat. What's going on, Sandman? I want y'all to know I did that shit because I'm not supposed to do that shit, but I did that shit anyway.
Hey, you did it twice, man, but you my brother. So.
Well, pre-show, but then I got to save a little bit for the show, too.
I feel you. Man, I don't have much, man. I'm in the thick of the wrestling season right now. I got my girls going, man. We went down to Hayes, man. The moment got a little bit too big for us down there, I believe. We kind of peed down our leg a little bit there. But I got a second place finish and 2/3, I think it was. And I wasn't very happy. I took 5 girls. Yeah. Man, the other 2, man, they was done at like noon. It was done wrestling at noon. Never heard of it before.
You gotta have the meal riders and bus ticket riders. Yeah, you bus
riders and steak eaters. Yeah. But we about to get tuned up for regionals, man. So I'm excited. That's
what's up. Hollywood, what you got, man?
Hey, man, I got just a quick public service announcement. So, gas ain't cheap, right? So, I'm going to say this, and the people know what I'm talking about, okay? Like, if you're going to use my truck, just put some gas in that bitch, okay? Because, they know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about.
O-Line Guru set up. You see O-Line Guru set up because he got a truck.
I ain't mentioning names, but I don't appreciate when you take my truck, man, and I get it and motherfucking gas light on. I don't really appreciate that shit.
Damn.
So just, they know who they are.
With the gas light on?
Beaming like Sunny.
That's disrespectful.
That's
beaming.
Yeah,
man. Stinger, what you got, man?
Hey, man, I gotta say, man, I've been home the last couple of days, man. With some sick kids, and I got a new appreciation for all you work from home folks, man. I can't do it. It's one thing to choose to work from home, and my kids ain't here. But if the kids are here and I gotta work from home, like I ain't get shit done.
All bad.
Forget it.
I was looking forward to go to work the next day. I didn't get shit done.
Oh man, that's what's up. Last but not least, our special guest. He hails from Texas. We specifically brought him on because he's a Dallas Cowboys fan, so he's gonna break it down for us tonight. We have Texas high school football coach. O-Line Guru, man. What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? We're still in the morning.
Welcome to the show.
You still in the morning?
Yeah, man. It's been tough. A lot of drinking. Soul searching. Jump on the Bengals. I'm about to be a Bengal fan.
Bengal gang.
Well,
we have a portal option here for teams being changed. That's an option here on the show.
Yeah, that happens
you
regularly.
can hit the portal here.
You can hit the team portal here.
Yeah.
It's really a great
Cowboy fans.
It's really a great world. It's really a great world, man. If you don't like it, man, you just move on and just pick your shit up and go to the next spot, man. See what's up.
Just pick it up and move, man. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, man. Well, we are glad to have O-Line Guru on the show, man. Been a friend, long time. 10, 12, 15, 12 years, something like that. Long time, man. I used to battle against this dude. Now I got him on the show, so we are glad to have him. Quick updates. The fantasy football belt has been shipped. I don't want any more notifications. I don't want any more asking me questions. As you can see, the belt is missing from my spot.
It should have been gone 3 weeks ago, but hey,
it's been shipped.
We'll take it when we can get it.
So we'll bring O-Line Guru up to speed. We had a fantasy football
Champs
league,
here.
and Hollywood won the league, so I shipped him his belt. It cost me $25. I'd like to get that $25 Venmo back to ship that.
You should take that out of his winnings.
Not happening. I sent the
shoulda
belt to
did
you.
that.
You didn't Venmo me for
Shoulda
sending
did.
it to you.
We're not going to go backwards.
Hey,
I'm not going to go
shipping
backwards.
not included.
Okay,
Shipping not
well, I'm not
included.
going back either.
Not gonna
Next
go
time
backwards.
I'll send that bitch COD, cash on delivery.
I do have
Dude with a Jericho pull up in a Cutlass. Go buy my money.
It's a pimp named Slickback. He's supposed to say the whole name. It's like a Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, he'll be there today.
Ah, shit, man. Oh, man, this is going to be a good show. What's up? What you got?
Viper, man. I heard from one of our listeners, man, and I didn't know if I should get mad or what. They're like, I told them we was doing the show tonight, and they was like, oh, 2 weeks in a row? And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, we got 91 shows in. Like, we got 91
This
shows
is your
in.
doing,
Come
though.
on.
This is
It's
all
okay.
you.
It's
This is
okay,
all
man.
you.
Hey, we can get on another run. You know we can get on another run.
Hey, man, we like James Harden, man. We just hit a streak, man. We just start hitting buckets, baby. That's how we do.
Yeah, street shooters.
All you want in life is a good run. That's all you want is a good run.
2 weeks in a row. Damn.
All right, man. All right. I got no Missouri trash updates either, just so y'all know.
Man,
Shit is still as is.
I thought about that shit too.
Me
last
too.
week.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's a problem. It's a problem. It's literally affecting every fucking thing I'm doing around here. So, but I digress. We're going to move on to the show. Let's get to the show. First up, college football news. Top schools recruiting out of the portal. Hollywood,
man.
you want to break this list down for
Hey,
us? What's
man,
going on here?
I made my announcement. I'm gonna stick with the Huskers. Hopefully, I don't know if COVID takes Scott Frost. I don't know. Whatever happens, right? But I was looking, they're getting all these kids out of the portal. I'm like, man, I wonder who's getting all the kids. So I just did a random search. Bruh, they got the top portal football transfer rankings. Like, they got them up here, bro. And it's LSU is one, Florida State, Ole Miss. You got SC, Oklahoma's up there. Like some pretty big names up there, man. Got some cats, and they got all the kids, man. It is like somebody said it's the draft before the draft, man.
Before the draft, man.
That's crazy.
Hey, there's
man.
money out there. There's money to be made out there.
Man, the portal is open, man.
With the NIL too, man.
Oh my
Bruh.
God.
Bruh.
Now I did see like Nebraska's in there. They're like 12 or 13. They need to get some more. But yeah,
They
man.
have to be. They only had 13 commits, right? Something like that.
That's it.
Yeah. Now Scott Frost actually said a couple weeks ago, this is the new way of recruiting. You got to go to the portal. So he done stepped out of that 500-mile radius. I'm saying, these motherfuckers in Ghana recruiting right now.
Yeah, we want the scholarship. We go to Nebraska. Well, no, seriously, the portal, it kills high school kids, man. Like, it just messes up the whole, because you got guys coming from 1 to 1AA Division II. So kids that would be getting, Division II looks, now they're getting replaced from a 1AA kid. It just throws, it's throwing everything out of whack.
Yes.
I mean, smaller schools are hardly offering because they're getting these, they're getting these transfers from these Division Ones. So these kids are just kind of floating around looking for a place. If you're not D1, kind of ass out.
Yeah, man. Yes.
It's going to be nuts, man.
I will say this. I always understand the side of it, like the kids getting to choose. But now this shit's going to get out of hand, right? Like it's getting to the point where it's like, oh, I'm not playing, I'm leaving.
No, it's out of hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
I'm not leaving.
You're
And
not
wait till they
stopping
add that. Wait till they add that NIL column on there. I mean, where the brands are at, but wait till they start adding that NIL column on there, and kids are chasing that money. Like, I'm going where the money's at.
Yes.
Like, I got these NIL opportunities.
Yeah. And let me ask you this, because I always wanted to bring this up just around college football. These major market cities, is like a, and I may be a little, biased, but an O-line guru, I'll throw this to you. Like, I have to do that because otherwise Hollywood will fucking cut you off. But like throwing this question to you, like, does a North Texas, is this something that they can like cash in on because they're in Dallas? Like they have the NIL kind of stuff. Does it help?
Not so much North Texas, but SMU made a real strong push. I mean, they already got the Pony Up Club. I think they got 10 mil, like just like that, because they got so many people coming out of that, alumni with money, that big money. I mean, they want to start it, so they ready to get back on track. Mm-hmm. But like Fort Worth is doing a little bit more TCU. They're starting to get into it, but haven't heard a lot from North Texas. I'm sure they can capitalize, to some extent. But SMU and TCU are already hitting it hard.
Yeah.
Speaking of endorsements with that, for all you want to come. So Dallas actually has the most restaurant headquarters in the country. So if you're a kid, right, and you want a money deal, it ain't a bad place to come. Not saying
most
they can't do it other places.
Restaurants per capita. Period.
Yeah, but I'm talking about corporate offices, not I'm talking about the corporate offices of the restaurant.
So the check ain't got to go that far. It ain't got to come that far.
Got down the street.
Walk the check over to you.
Definitely, yeah. We'll tell them O-line. We'll catch the dart, get it to you.
Meet me at the station.
Right.
At the station. Yeah, man. It's just crazy. And so now you hear Adrian Martinez, right, leaving Nebraska and going to Kansas State. His buddy Cade Warner's already there. His
girlfriend's there.
His girlfriend's there.
Yeah, his girlfriend's there, and we all know you follow the booty, right? So, it's usually going to take you where you. I mean,
undefeated.
Hey,
they've been together for a while.
Nebraska needs to say thank you for that.
You said Nebraska needs to say thank you.
Thank you. Get him out of here. Hurry up.
Who they gonna get? That's the problem. Luke Smothers. Man.
It's a weird deal, and they hired Mickey Joseph as the associate head coach. I mean, I'm not a Nebraska fan anymore. Clearly, as everyone can see,
that's that portal we were talking about.
How long does Scott Frost last with Mickey Joseph as the associate head coach?
He got 1 year.
He's going renegade. He's trying to get it. Mickey.
This is last year.
Yeah,
this is last year. They have to go to a bowl game and probably win it for him to keep his job.
You underestimating that Scott Frost.
Yeah, hey man, they gonna give him another 7. They'll give him another 7.
Stingers.
All they need is a taste. All they need is a taste, and they're gonna be right back.
Shot.
They need a quality.
Well, what do y'all think he needs? Like a winning season, or at least, right?
I just think he
a
needs
quality win. I think they need a winning season and a quality win.
Yep.
Okay.
Like
a bowl
game
would be
more
bonus.
Riley players. Let that sink in.
He
had more success. He had more success than the Riley staff recruited and evaluated than his own guys.
Yeah, that is true.
That's true.
Like that's terrifying. I don't know. Maybe it's
say that again. Terrifying. He had what?
More success with Riley's guys.
Oh yeah.
Than his own.
Yeah. That is real scary. And Riley at least won some games.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I tell you, hey, y'all better see what Bo Pelini doing.
Telling you.
Like, hey, boo, you up? Hey, boo, you up?
I tell you, man.
Shit.
Hey.
Man. So I don't know. And this Mickey Joseph guy, I mean, he's the real deal, right?
Yeah,
like
he's the real deal.
I mean, he's
melanin. They know they get melanin. He's about to go get it for him.
Thank you.
That's all it is.
Yeah, that's all that is.
And this is something that we've talked about several times on the show. And this whole cloaked 500-mile radius, they threw that shit out the window. They're like, we're getting whoever we can get now.
I know we're farther than 500 miles from Lincoln. And they down here.
Yeah. I'm telling you, they everywhere.
I need you to go down there to Texas. I need you to get on that portal. I need you everywhere. Bring them to me.
They got assets.
MySpace.
They like the CIA, man. They got assets everywhere right now.
Like, because I'm on the Air app, right? I'm on the Air app, right?
But now, line, going back to the melanin thing, man. We've been talking about that for good Lord, how's long? So I'm watching the game this weekend, man, and I tell my old lady, like, look, too many white boys out there. Okay, now there are some. She'd be like, there's one. What about Kelsey? He's special. Okay, he's special. You gotta be special. Black girlfriend. And, you gotta be special. Otherwise, man, you gotta have a little more melanin in your skin. Other than that, you gotta be special. Cooper Kupp, special. You got to be special.
Well, yeah, we're not there yet. We're still talking college, but we'll talk about that.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You
But
got to
whoever
do
you wanna
more
call.
than 1 year, too. So,
Yeah,
he's pretty good. He's having a good season. But yeah, it's just the idea that. And it was all the shift. Listen, I watched the shift. Okay, the shift was fucking gradual. I was like, wait, what? How many? What? 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 And I thought about this the other day. I don't know if it was the Maurice Washington thing that threw them off from going into like these more urban listen, I'm talking in code. Urban areas to recruit kids, right? But I don't. If that was a turning point because they felt like they got burned. But that was a really weird situation. Like the kid got a text and then he sent the text 3 years later, but because he's over 18 and she's 16, like it's just a really odd thing, right?
Yeah.
So
Clean it up, Scott. Clean it up.
yeah, they're like clean it up, and then the whole staff freaked out. I mean, it's no surprise. We all know, everybody on this call knows that Ryan Held probably voted for Trump, right? So it's like it's this weird deal where it's like, did they get in his ear and just start talking like, Coach, we can't be bringing in these kids. Like I was like, I don't know what the hell happened, but the Nebraska that I grew up and loved didn't care what color you were. Didn't matter. Like, just get the best athletes. We recruited Lawrence Phillips, for God's sake.
Come on, man.
Right?
Look at Tom Osborne, man. Lawrence Phillips, Christian Peters. Bro, he had a receiver named Muhammad. If y'all remember him, he played slot.
Yeah.
He was a known crip.
Yeah.
Tom O'Care, can you ball?
Yeah. Can you ball?
Man,
and then let me love you. Let me show you how this can work for you, right? But this whole deal where we're just like, we're not recruiting black kids, and I don't give a shit what they say. I don't give a shit what the Nebraska fans. That's what this staff was doing. That's exactly what they were doing, and that's exactly what got their ass beat.
Because
and that motherfucker traded a life for a life. He traded 4 coaches to keep his job, right?
And that starts happening, he knows.
Yeah, and that's how and he's still gonna lose his job.
Good.
They didn't have no brothers down there to corral them brothers, man.
Mickey Joseph.
You can't have a whole staff of Europeans. I'll just say it. You can't have and then you try to you can't relate to them kids. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have you at least 2 or 3 brothers that's like down thug brothers on your staff that know how to deal with them.
It's not that the white boys can't play, but you can't compete with the other teams that don't have any. Like if you look at that Georgia Alabama game,
the national championship game.
Look at you're looking for white people. Let's just be honest. Like you're like quarterback. That's it, and it was only one of them. That's it. Like so you can't compete recruiting like that, man. Like you can't. So
yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to Mickey Joseph taking over the job.
Y'all touching some buttons tonight. We may get some feedback on that.
I'm here for it.
Yes.
I'm here.
Yes.
But anyway, I
bought that shirt.
I do want to say, yeah, you did. I appreciate you for that. I do want to say that if Mickey Joseph ends up being the head coach, there could be potential for Viper to return.
Okay. He got a great resume.
I'm not doing it with that fucker in there that they got right now.
Do y'all know where he's been? You know where this dude's been? He's been to Langston. He coached for the Texans, Alcorn State, Grambling, Louisiana Tech. Like, if that ain't melanin, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
You been at Alcorn and Grambling and Langston?
And Langston, yeah. He knew
Come on now.
He knew what he was doing.
When was he at the Lou?
I don't know. 2008, 12.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we'll see what happens. I'm going to keep a close eye on that. We're going to move on to the NFL, though. Malik McDowell arrested on charges of attacking a police officer in public exposure.
That's a defensive tackle for the Browns, who had great stats, really. I guess the story goes like this. There was a call to a school, basically, a school park or whatever. There's a school close by. The cop comes up. Mr. McDowell, turns towards him. He's naked. He comes at him. He starts fighting him. He hit the officer about 5 or 6 times, they said, in the head. And then he went off running on foot, and they tased him, and that's when they got him.
Wait, this Negro is smiling.
Are you on the unit?
Something ain't right. Yeah, something ain't
First
right.
of all, most black folks ain't fighting the police. Second of all, you ain't fighting them naked.
And it's D tackle.
I think it was a D tackle. Yeah.
Yeah.
You lucky. I'm surprised they didn't fear for their life.
He did. That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what the officer said. He was scared. He's never been so scared in his life. He said he didn't even have time to reach for his taser or his gun.
He's walking down the street butt ass naked.
Yes.
Yeah, he ain't right, man.
Yeah,
I know you like
on that wet.
Yeah, I was just saying.
That's what I said. I said the same thing.
Yeah, I know you like to get wet though.
Or he was just trying to. He just got done with his season. It's over. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to just wind down, and he got some bad shit.
Yeah, he got. Yeah.
Damn.
But it's crazy.
That bad? You out there by yourself?
31,000.
Hey, O-line guru, man, just tell him to stick with the booger sugar, man, and keep it moving.
You know, do a little sweat and pass out in the living room. You good to go.
Yeah, man. Keep it at the house, man. Keep it at the house, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Check his circle though, man.
Hey.
What? He said he was 25, man.
Yes.
Like, where's he getting his weed? Where's he getting his
Whatever he got.
the weed from? Like, man.
Why is he by himself?
You know he wasn't partying by himself. You know he was partying with somebody. Somebody said, "Hey man, you know what? That's probably not a good idea. Bro. You should probably put your clothes back on."
Somebody got his clothes.
Yeah, they was watching that.
But
they was watching that.
He might be from Florida or something. You know how they gas him up when they get home. Oh man, let's do whatever. We gonna.
Yeah.
Where was he? Was in Florida?
Yeah, that's where it took place.
Oh yeah, he was on something.
Okay. All right. Damn. We're gonna move on from this. I don't think I can keep up with these images and watch these too much longer. So we're gonna move on. Chiefs roll the Steelers. What was it, 42-21?
Yeah, something like that.
What do you think of this Chiefs performance? O-line, did you watch this? O-line guru? Did you watch this game? Okay.
I didn't watch it.
Okay. Anybody else? What do you got, Hollywood?
I mean, it's what Ben said before the game. He said we don't have a shot. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Who says that? Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger said we don't have a shot. I mean, he was saying it jokingly, but he was really telling the truth.
He's telling the truth.
He knew.
And think about it, man. They had no business being in the playoffs. They had an 8% chance to make the playoffs
No
2
business.
weeks ago.
No business.
Hey,
Everything went right. Everything went
The
right.
game almost ended in a tie.
A tie almost ended their season.
Close.
Ah, man.
Hey, Ben thought he was done. He's like, shit, I gotta go to Kansas City now, man.
They was 2 seconds away from a tie.
Tie.
Hey, at least he would have won his last game.
This is true.
If they would he would have won his last game. Had a good taste in his
No,
mouth.
I think the Chiefs played good though. They and the defense, right? They come and go, man. It's like they showed up. They played. But it's like they you want to raise you raising fucking hands now? That's what we do now? Raising
Did
fucking
anybody
hands?
notice the secondary of the Chiefs look different?
Wait, who texted the thing about Sorensen? What was somebody says somebody said they had a GoFundMe account to buy out Sorensen's contract.
John. Get him out of here.
There's the buffoonery stinger.
So much for the show.
He's doing that thing again. Right there. Talks about the shit we're gonna talk about later. Cats out of the bag. Hey, see, listen. O-line guru, you think you're here just to do a show tonight? This is a fucking tryout. Because we're on the air app. Okay? We're looking for replacements.
Hey, Viper though. He put the docket together.
No, I didn't put the docket together. I didn't do the docket. Viper put the docket together.
Hey man, Hey,
it was hard not to segue into that.
Hey, dump the whole topic. Just dumped it.
Listen, so we got
plenty anyway.
We got buffoonery coming up in a minute. Literally the fucking topic that he just brought up is on buffoonery. But we're not going to talk about it for like another 15 minutes. So this is a tryout. You're up. You're fucking up, bro.
Next man up.
Next man up. We're going to trade this motherfucker. We don't want no draft picks. We'll take $20, a stick of bubble gum, and a mic.
O-line, this is what happens when you're the champ. He mad he had to spend his little $25 and send me the belt, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man. You know what I'm saying?
God dang. We've done 91 of these, and I'm 100% certain that you've done that 91 times.
I have not. Stop lying. You say the silliest shit sometimes.
Like, did they move it out of buffoonery?
Hey, Stinger was like, hey, where's he going with this?
All right, so I digress. I'm done. Okay, we're moving back. Steelers, Chiefs. That's what we're talking about right now.
Go for it.
Okay.
Can I get my assessment before you go? Since I know you got the official assessment. I'm just gonna, my 2 cents.
I'd like to go promptly after Stinger, dog. Promptly after Stinger.
I was a little on edge after the
first quarter.
Pittsburgh scored first, right? When your boy T.J. Watt, ran the end zone, slid in the end zone. I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
Yeah.
But then that was a defensive score.
Yeah.
But then offense came, they put it together. So I mean, they did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They had to get to this weekend.
Yeah.
See Josh Allen's old bitch ass.
Yeah.
What he gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah. But that throw, the one you're talking about against that Watt batted down or scooped up or whatever. Mahomes has made that throw. I don't like it. He's moving to his right. His receiver is moving at a diagonal kind of route across the middle. And then Kelsey's sitting right there in the flat. And it's almost like a throwback against the grain. But I've seen him make that throw so many times. And Watt just got his hands up really quick.
He made a good
That was
play.
an athletic play.
It was a good play. Yeah. It was a good play.
Yeah.
It was a good play. But overall, I was a little concerned about not scoring in the first quarter. That reminds me 2 years ago of slow starts, right? But again, we did win the Super Bowl 2 years ago, so I don't know if that's some kind of omen. It was 0-0. Then the Steelers scored first, and then it was 21 unanswered. So, and then it ended up being 42-21. And really, you take away that defensive touchdown. The Steelers only scored 2 touchdowns. So, which is a pretty good improvement for this Chiefs defense. So, I like how they look. We'll get into the Bills matchup. Guess you're drinking the Hollywood Kool-Aid. We'll get into that in just a minute. But I really want to open up the floor for O-line guru here. So the Cowboys had a football game in their fancy stadium down there with the
cost us 2 series.
Yeah, and then a punt hit the top, right?
A punt hit the damn scoreboard.
Yeah. It's become something else. But I want to afford O-line guru the opportunity to discuss where he thinks the Cowboys went wrong in this game.
Okay, well, first off, I can't help but bring up the fact we passed on T.J. Watt to take Taco Charlton.
He's still in the playoffs, though, I think, isn't he?
It may be. He should still be on his rookie contract or just barely out of it. 2 years he made it. We could have T.J. Watt. That's a miss.
Yeah.
I guess when you look at the game, I mean, I get it. And I don't understand how they say Dak's quarterback rating was a 27 point. I mean, he threw for 250 something and 1 touchdown and interception. I don't know how that's a 27% rating. But he has to take more responsibility. Absolutely. He's got to make those throws. He can't get the next one. You can't go 8 plays in a quarter half and play up football when you can't consistently move the football.
Right.
But you have to ask where at 14 penalties, and that's nothing new. And that's why coming into this game, I didn't feel good about it because you cannot beat good football teams doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
You beat the Philadelphias, you beat the football teams and the Giants 6-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We beat the Patriots. I'm not counting the Eagles. That wasn't a playoff team. That's technically,
Right.
When I coached at Highland Junior College, we had to go to the playoffs. We technically were in there. We knew we were about to get smoked, but beat the Patriots. And that's it. Arizona, I knew Arizona wasn't that good. Look what the Rams did to them. They beat us at home.
Man.
It's just that it factor. I don't know where it lies. I mean, I like how Kellen Moore is being heralded as the next, new Rockney. And you look at it, in 2 years, who have you beat? You beat the Patriots at Foxborough. That's all you've done. Like against good football teams, you melt away over and over again. So I don't understand how that qualifies. Yeah, you started off fast, but when teams caught up to what you were doing from a film standpoint, you start getting shut down and stalemated.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear about people being out. When we played the Broncos, their whole defensive line was out. They didn't have one starter. And we averaged like 2-something carry. Come on now. So those excuses, no. You still got plenty of playmakers. You got to find out a way to get that thing going. You see Zeke has been beat up knee. You keep willing this guy out instead of Pollard. It's the same thing every year.
Ezekiel on that.
Yeah,
Zeke's done, man. Zeke's like, you can say whatever you want. Zeke's done.
Yeah, he's got to go. He's
He's
$16
done.
million.
You can't trade him. You're stuck with him. But he's
You
done.
never signed that contract 2 years early. You signed that contract 2 years early. Why?
Yeah, he's done.
Because he was on the beach in Cabo with his toes in the sand and he wouldn't come to camp.
This dude was having like 380 carries for the first 3 years. Like, what do you think is going to happen to him?
Yeah, he's beat down. Like he's not the same. Pollard should get at least the same amount of carries
at least
Zeke gets. It should not be lump-sided.
Yeah.
So
Pollard had 14 carries, 4 carries for 14 yards.
Yep.
Yeah.
4.
Like it's just silly.
Zeke had 12 for 31.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Do the math. Stop doing stupid things.
They need more carries than that, man. Kellen Moore, man, that dude, he thinks he's fucking Sean Payton. That's what he thinks he is.
Zeke he ain't the home run hitter no more that he used to be.
No, he can still get you some positive yards, but he's not. He doesn't run like he did 2 years ago.
Yes,
but not on 12 touches. I mean, he only ran the ball 12 times.
Yeah, that's because Kellen Moore wants to sit back in the pocket.
He
wants to throw that bitch every time.
Look,
he picks up pass pressure very well.
Two things. The two things they did all year. What O-line said. The two things they've done all year. They've had penalties, and the time management is terrible. Mike Martz he lost a couple games this year due to bad time management. He's the worst. They said he's the worst in the NFL in time management before he even came
Mike
back
McCarthy.
this year. And then they led the league in penalties. Mm-hmm. So it's like that to me. That's coaching. Like there got to be some discipline around that kind of thing, right?
Sounds like Nebraska.
Yeah, it does.
But with way more black players.
Yeah,
I want you to consider something. I want you to consider something. At one point in the game, it was 1st and 10. We had our punt team out there on offense.
Yeah. Did y'all see that?
All timeout. You bluffed and cost 5 yards.
It was stupid.
You take that, the penalties, all that stuff. You beat that team. If you play a clean game, you are beating teams to sleep.
The things that you don't do well get exacerbated in the playoff. They exposed that you get exposed to those in the playoffs, and they did. And Dak didn't play great. Don't get me wrong. Dak should have played a lot better. He got on up to playing the way he played. He didn't play good. Yeah. But I mean, dude, they opened the fucking game with a penalty, bro. They ran 4 seconds off the clock, and they had to set it back to 15 minutes because of the penalty. Offsides.
Hey, was it the most ever in a playoff game?
The most ever.
Yes.
14
penalties, bro. That's absurd.
Like that's crazy. Like think about that.
That's just pure lack of discipline.
Pure lack of discipline.
So let me ask you this: where does that stem from? Is that coming from the Joneses? Because this is the second staff. Garrett was the same way. They weren't at the top, but they were penalized a whole heck of a lot. Always making stupid mistakes at stupid times. Where's the lock-in? Where's the disconnect where you start looking by and nothing else? Be a professional. Like at this point, you're not being professional.
O-line guru. I used to be a Dallas fan. It's been like this forever. Jerry Jones is the person of his own demise. The fact of the matter is that they've never had a coach in there after Jerry Jones and the Big Tuna that are disciplined, have disciplined players, have players that are prepared. You know what I'm saying? All that time management. And Jerry Jones will not have a coach in there like that anymore because that coach won't let Jerry Jones do what he wants to do.
Yeah, I know I'm not buying that anymore. I'm out on that. I'm not buying that
you out
anymore
on
because Bill Parcells was there and he didn't win shit. So listen.
But
so
they
here's
won,
my deal.
though.
But here's the thing.
Though.
Everybody says
not a lot of talent. Wasn't Quincy Carter the quarterback?
everybody says
Thank
Jerry
you.
Jones will do whatever it takes to win. Yeah, he might not, but Mike McCarthy has won a Super Bowl. Like he knows how to win a Super Bowl.
But they ran him out of there so fast,
Hey, he had Brett Favre and Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers that won one Super Bowl.
That's true, but he still gets credit for the Super Bowl, just like he should get if they lost it. He would get credit for that. So he should get credit for winning it too. Right? He had Aaron Rodgers, but still.
My point is that Jerry Jones has not allowed a dominant coach in there, one that makes cats do what they're supposed to do.
Holds accountable.
And holds them accountable, bro. You have not had a coach there since the Big Tuna like that. You have not had one. Jimmy Johnson.
Big Tuna.
You ain't had one, man.
But the league is not like that anymore.
What do you mean it's not like that anymore?
Jim Harbaugh's a perfect example. Like, I blame Kellen Moore for all the offensive struggles. Yeah, they threw for a lot of yards, but there was a word that Viper used last week about a coach, and I can't remember off the top of my head what he said it was, but it was like stubborn. He's stubborn. Like, he'd rather drop back 50 times than to do what wins football games. Yeah. John Harbaugh says, hey, Lamar, we'll fix the offense around you. That's what makes them good.
Yeah.
They don't do that. Yeah, people can sit here and blame Jerry Jones. The coaches ain't, this and that, but it's like, fuck,
but
grab
listen,
your nuts,
though.
bro.
But listen, though.
Yeah.
But listen. Here's my problem with Jerry. Here's my problem with Jerry Jones, bro. You have a fucking machine there, bro. A machine. Almost any coach in the league would take that job. You don't have to settle for middle tier head coaches, bro.
Thank you.
You don't have to settle for middle tier head coaches, bro. You can go get the best head coach because it's the Dallas Cowboys.
I don't think he wants that.
That's what I'm saying. And that's my point. And that's my point.
Okay,
because
so
doesn't McCarthy run doesn't he run his organization like CEO style? Or doesn't he run the team like CEO style?
That's
like he's
the problem,
got Kellen
there's no
Moore.
accountability. Hollywood, if you're the head coach and you keep throwing that football, I'm looking at him and say, you run that football again, I'll find another offensive coordinator.
Exactly.
Run the football. Stop putting it in the air.
I agree.
And that's how it's got to run downhill. But when you have it with, Uncle Jerry said I can do this, I don't have to be responsible to you. It's the same. It's the misjive. You can't have a groove like that. That's why you keep seeing the same thing over and over again. Different players.
Look, I work in HR, man.
Kellen Moore is proving his worth to Jerry Jones, just like Dan Quinn. They're proving their worth to
Dan Quinn about to be gone. Dan Quinn, he got another job.
But that's what I'm saying. He about to be gone.
So he ain't worried.
That's the biggest loss too. That's the biggest loss.
Kellen Moore can
about
go.
To be average again. We're going back to the good old days.
Kellen Moore can go.
Back to the good old days. Shootouts religiously. It was fun while it lasted. Hey, the hell of a coach, man. That dude. You can see how he interacts with the players, how they respond to him. And here's my thing about Mike McCartney. Now, all things being equal, you got to look at the fact this dude went out there with a straight face and hired Mike Nolan. Mike Nolan had been a coordinator in the league for 18 years and had never had a defense better than 18. And this is the guy you picked to run your defense.
Yeah, but that's that good old boy network. Oh, that's my boy. Like Viper say, your
people
boys get you fired.
Yeah, they fall into championships. They're not like Tomlinson in Pittsburgh, who get it out the mud, just scrap parts and just still throw something. This looks,
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, right.
Why wouldn't you just move off McCarthy though? Why wouldn't you just move off McCarthy and slide Dan Quinn in?
I would in a heartbeat. Production. I want production.
I mean, you didn't like Dan Quinn was a great head coach either.
Like crap, both sides of the football penalties. You're out. Kellen Moore, you can't adjust. You're out. Dan Quinn, you're the biggest kid on the mountain. Because there's 4 people that want to give him jobs.
Right.
He was in the Super Bowl too. He had a dumb coordinator. He was in the Super Bowl too. So I mean, I would have that kind of blood and approach and see Dan McCartney with a big old play script he don't use and hold his bicep all game like this. If you look at the game, this is the first time this year this fool was coming unhinged on the sideline. He was going ape shit, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen that before, but you can see that body language carried on the whole first half to the rest of the bench. You can see their body language. It was terrible. And that starts with the head coach. You're losing your shit. You're not setting a good example. The shit's falling apart over here. Instead of holding, I guess he did at halftime. So I probably slapped him and say, hey, man, figure it out.
Yeah.
But it was just permeating through the whole team for the first half. And they came in there hungry and just punched us right in the face, took our milk money, and we just sat there and cried.
But what we don't need to do is we don't need to take anything from San Fran because they came to fucking play.
No
and
question.
They play.
No question.
I knew they would.
And they ran the ball.
But
And they threw the ball when they needed to. They stay ahead of the chains. They did everything they needed to do.
And
I
everybody
wanted
in
to
the
play
league.
Arizona 2 times over there in San Francisco because they are who we want to be. They do it the right way with lesser talent. They're physical. They control it. We can't do that anymore.
Everybody knew what you was gonna get from them Niners, bruh. They
Yeah.
were coming hard nose.
I already knew.
They don't play the analytics and all. They just play football. We're going to go here. We're going to get these 3. We're going to get these 4.
I do appreciate that about Kyle Shanahan. I do appreciate that about him.
He's very creative with his running game.
Yes,
but here's the difference,
yeah.
right? How many catches CD Lamb had? I think he hit 2, right?
He got 2 called back for penalties, though.
How many times Debo Samuel touched that damn ball? They put that motherfucker in the backfield. They put him in slop. He might have played right guard at some point. I don't know. But he got the ball.
Your back porch. But that's the thing, man. Like, and I was talking to O-line Guru about this. I'm like, what did CeeDee Lamb had? Like, what, 1 catch, 2 catch? You know, Amari Cooper. I'm like, where's Amari Cooper in this game? Like, where's
you,
the
man.
presence? And to me,
he dropped 2, didn't he?
That's my thing.
And to me, that seems like an offensive coordinator who has weapons, who doesn't really know how to use them.
Yeah.
I'm not dialing these guys up. Listen, I watched the Rams game. They got Odell Beckham going early. You little 5-yard catch. Just get you going early. Like, let's get started, right? I mean, you got to get these guys involved in these are big games. You can't wait till you need a 3rd and 14 pickup, right? Hey, we're going to get you on the post here, buddy, on the skinny post here. And it's too late.
And you paying all these cats anyway, so work them.
You're paying them the money, you know?
Yeah, man.
I mean, Randy Gregory's probably high. He's going to jump offside a couple times. I mean,
do that.
He's going to tackle
That's medicinal,
guy.
man. That's medicinal.
I wonder if they're going to keep him. I mean, I would imagine
he's free agent, I think,
Jerry.
right?
Yeah, he's free, unrestricted.
We'll take him. Chiefs take him. We'll take him.
I think the Cowboys better keep him.
They should. He does a lot of stupid shit. That wasn't the first time he started doing it. He's done that a lot, though.
Yeah, he does do stupid shit.
Please, Randy, don't. Damn, here we go again. There it is.
But he make more good plays than bad. It's just in critical moments that he's been making them, man. Like,
right.
But
that's what hurts.
But it's like I said, and I don't want to go back to the Chiefs Steelers, but it's like I said about Willie Gay in week 2. Spags, why are you not playing this fucking superhuman? Yes, he will make mistakes. He is also 245 pounds and runs a 4.3. Stop fucking around and put him on the field and let him make plays. And then at the end of the day, let's grade the whole fucking thing. Okay? Like, you're going to have some negatives. Hey, Sam, man, you know how it is. Okay, that's a LOE. Okay, that's a positive.
Yeah,
that's bad technique, but you made a positive play. Like, let's go through the whole fucking deal, and then let's paint the whole picture, right? And if you give kids like that an opportunity, you're probably going to come out better than, playing Dan Sorensen. So, anyway, I just feel like, I don't know, man. I feel bad. I kind of, at this point, I used to like picking on the Cowboys. I feel bad.
It's a tough life, bro. It's tough. It's tough out here in these streets.
Hey, that's why I put them down, man. I lived in Dallas, and man, they used to fuck up every Monday, dog. They fucked up all my Mondays because they was losing on Sundays, dog.
See, I don't go like that.
You're like a bad woman.
People go to work mad. They mad all the way until Sunday again.
Kicking dogs. Like, you know she's gonna do you wrong. You're like, nah, I love her. I love her. You gotta wake up, brother. All right, they ain't gonna change. You gotta get out.
Either they gotta change. If they can't change, then you gotta make a change. The portal is open, O-line.
Yeah, I'm about to look to Cincinnati. I'm not gonna take an official visit. See what's going on. Talk to my boy Joe.
Going to the Natty.
Oh man, we need to make a fan air app. We could just change teams, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, officially fill that shit out. All right, Bills, Chiefs, man. Chiefs are going to be hosting the Bills. Man, do I even want to know who's everybody got?
Doing picks?
What are your thoughts on this? Well, we'll do picks after this, so we're going to talk about this for a little bit. But I feel like the Bills handed it to the Chiefs last time they played. So,
who'd they play in the playoffs game?
The Bills played
Patriots.
Patriots. They handed it to the Patriots.
They handed it to the Patriots. Yeah,
it was violent. They beat them violently.
It was violent.
It was
violent.
It was bad.
God,
it was bad.
It put me to sleep.
Yeah,
it was.
Put them to sleep too.
Them boys.
Patriots
it did.
Bill Belichick gave up 30. he probably cussed his son out all the way home.
Oh yeah. That's a weird deal. I don't know about that deal.
With the mullet.
Yeah.
Steve with the mullet.
Steve with the mullet. I just don't know about that deal, man. But anyway.
You know about that deal. It's daddy's son, man. He gonna get a job.
His son's a D coordinator?
He's special teams coach. No. He's special teams coach.
Is he special teams coach?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Steve Belichick.
Oh,
Belichick's
no. He's the defensive coordinator, bro.
Okay.
No way.
I think can somebody confirm that?
All right.
Why do we have to confirm this just because Sandman's making an accusation?
He was wrong the other night.
I hope he's good.
He's linebackers coach.
I think he's good.
Okay.
I think he's pretty good. But, I mean, he's an outside linebacker coach now.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know who their D coordinator is.
Yeah, I don't think he's. Is it Steven?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's the outside linebackers coach.
We just said that.
Yeah.
But he calls the plays, though.
Yeah. Buffalo's ready, though, man. They were tuned up.
Stop.
Yeah. All right. We're going to move on to picks. So where do you want to start? Y'all want to start NFC or y'all want to start AFC? Let's start in the NFC.
Okay, that's fine. But first, so last week, everyone was 5-1, but Viper was
he must be winning. Stinger, he's winning. That's why he wants to talk about this shit.
What are you talking about?
The record.
I'm just giving you the record from last week, bro.
Do your thing.
You might need to offset a win and a loss here to help you. But shit, if you don't want to know, I won't say it.
I want to know.
It ain't my fault you lost fucking 2 games.
And
everyone else has lost 1. So you're the only one that's not winning. Everyone's winning.
What game did I miss?
You missed 2.
I missed the Pats and the.
You missed the Pats and the. You actually picked the Cowboys.
Nobody else. I was the only one that picked the Cowboys.
No, that's the only game me and Stinger lost.
Oh, okay.
Right. Viper picked the Pats, or Sandman picked the Pats, but he picked the 49ers. So.
Okay. Okay. Okay, go Mob Crash. All right, so who we gonna start? We're gonna start with the.
Shut your ass up, man.
Yeah, you know you gotta say something. You know you better say something. Who we gonna start with the NFC? The NFC. So
let's go.
So Green Bay's the 1 seed. So we'll start with LA and Tampa. Who y'all got? O-line. We'll let O-line Guru go first before Hollywood cuts him off again.
I ain't cutting him off. Go ahead, man.
Got LA.
You got LA?
Yeah, man.
Is that just out of sheer hate for Tom Brady?
No, not at all. And you know I don't like him. Let that be said. Not a fan.
Well, shit, this is your last show then, homeboy.
I bid you a good
I know he's good.
Sir.
I know he's good. I just can't. I can't with him. I know he's good.
Yeah,
but I think I like the way they look though.
They look good. I'm picking Tampa, man, but we need an act of Congress, dog. We got 2 offensive linemen out. It's gonna be a wreck.
Yeah, is your left tackle gonna play?
Ooh,
Tristan Wirfs.
Yeah,
man. I don't know if he tried to come back last week, and then Jensen, the center, was hurt too.
I'm not listening to you. I need to see what's going on. I need to know if Tristan's coming back. That's gonna make or break my decision.
All right, Stinger, who you got, man? Who you got?
Man, I got Tampa. LA, man. Yeah, I got LA.
Hollywood,
man.
who you got?
Yeah. Auto pick.
Yeah.
Who's the
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Who's the higher seed?
I'll go Bucks, man. I feel like that tackle is big, man. Like that's huge. He's the best tackle in the league.
All right, cool. We're moving on. I'm taking Tampa.
Okay.
All right. San Francisco, Green Bay. Who you got? O-line.
Green Bay.
Green Bay. Okay. Stinger.
Got the pack.
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
I'm taking Green
Okay,
Bay.
go.
Green Bay in a fucking rout.
Nah, it'll be better. It'll be closer than people think.
You think?
Yeah.
The
Shit, I know
physicality's
it's
going to travel.
I know.
Physicality's going to travel.
You think so? Shit, I know it's
Yeah,
gonna be
it
2
does.
degrees in that bitch.
Mhm.
Cold as a bitch.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, boogie.
Hey,
Oh,
bro,
that's a bitch.
that shit matters.
Yeah, it does matter.
They going from Tampa to Green Bay. God damn.
That shit matters. Dog.
Ain't no dome, is it?
No,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Hollywood, who you got?
Man, I'm gonna go 49ers, man. I'm gonna switch it up because I just feel like they can
Oh, yeah.
run the ball and they
Well,
can control the
perfect.
clock.
That's perfect. I need to make a game up on you.
Yeah, you need
Okay.
another one though.
We're moving on to the AFC. All right, so we're gonna go bang bang Bangle gang. Or is that bang
Gang,
bang
gang.
Niner gang? Bang bang Bangle gang or the Titans? Who you got? O-line.
Titans.
Burrow. Give me Burrow over young man out there. Can't buy it.
You going to
Can't buy it
Bengals?
to him. I can't do it.
You going to
Give me
Bengals?
Burrow. Joey B.
Joey B.
Okay, all
Who you
right.
got? Hollywood.
I'm going Titans.
Yeah, you gonna take Derrick Henry
I think he's gonna be
and
good.
that Tannehill. Oof.
I got the Titans, and this is why.
It's got Trent Dilfer written all over him.
I think
Tannehill's solid.
Yeah.
He's solid.
Yeah.
I think that the Bengals, man. I think that inexperience gets them in this game.
Yeah.
Viper, Stinger, who you got?
I don't want to do it.
See,
but,
auto pick, motherfucker.
could-
See,
Wait, who'd you take? Who'd you take Hollywood? Wait, who'd Hollywood take?
Why you? You should have heard who I took.
You wrote-
he
You
took,
wrote it
he
down,
took the
didn't
Titans.
you?
He
Yeah.
took the Titans.
Took the Titans. Yeah, I get another game on you. I'd take the Bengals. All right. Take the Bengals.
I'm going the Bengals.
Hey, you got me
I'ma do
down
it.
for the Titans and the King.
I got you. I got everybody's shit
Hey.
right. Don't worry about it. Even
See what Burrow's gonna do.
All right. Last but not least, Chiefs Bills. Hollywood, who you got?
Nope, I'm going last because I'm writing down.
O-line guru, who you got?
Give me the Bills,
Think
man.
about it.
Ah, shit.
Oh, yeah, this
Physical.
might be your last show, dog. I know. You
Something about physical. Look, I'm like a battered woman or a battered spouse right now. All right. When that thing kicks the front door kicks in, they're running right at your face over and over again. That's tough to deal with, man. It's different. I think
This game's in Buffalo.
It hits different.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
Yeah.
Is Buffalo the higher seed? Is it in Buffalo?
Yeah.
No,
No,
Kansas
Kansas City.
Say Kansas City.
Kansas City's a 2 seed,
Yeah.
but Buffalo's a 3 seed.
I'm taking Buffalo out of spite.
Damn, Stinger, you see this shit?
Yeah, that's what's up, though. Hey, I'll take that game.
Hollywood, who you
I'll
got?
take the game.
Hollywood's gonna take
Man,
the Chiefs,
just
though.
pick, man. Why you worried about what I got?
He already picked.
I got the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs,
Okay,
Hollywood.
you got the Chiefs.
Everybody knows I got the Chiefs.
Well, you ain't said it yet. I ain't wrote it down, so it ain't real.
Who you got?
I got motherfucking Buffalo, baby. That's who I got.
You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. This guy's been talking up this Jared out all month.
He balled. He balled last
All
week.
month, all damn season.
Yeah, but he balled. Did he
dude's
ball
good.
last week?
he did last
Okay, all
week.
right. That's
That
all
dude's
I'm
good.
gonna say.
I mean,
He
he
can ball,
could be
bro.
inconsistent.
He's
could
a
be
real
erratic.
deal. He's the real deal. He's the real deal.
He's still up and down. He's still up and down.
Mahomes is still up and down. Oh, he wasn't up and down when y'all was talking about getting rid of y'all jerseys and stuff.
Super Bowl.
Body of work.
He's
Body
got
of
a
work.
Super Bowl MVP.
Body
Yeah,
of
but
work.
what have you done for me lately? We all know that's the league we live in.
All he did was go to the
he
Super
was just
Bowl
in the
last
Super
year.
Bowl last
That was
year.
2 years ago he won the Super Bowl.
Hey,
Y'all talking
talk
about
to
old
O-line
shit.
Guru. He'd be
And he
happy
made it
just
to the
to
Super
go to
Bowl
one.
last year, beating Josh Allen's team.
Okay. Josh
On the
Allen
way
ain't the
there.
same guy. I mean, there's 3 motherfuckers on here that pick Buffalo, but y'all arguing with my ass.
I'm not doing this.
That's
We're
why I think- I
moving
always
on.
think it's
We're
funny.
moving on. No,
Yeah,
I'm
move the
not
fuck
doing
on. Move the fuck on, dog. Like,
Hey, yeah.
it. Next up,
Fucking
we are
stupid. Like-
we are
3 people pick Buffalo. These motherfuckers want to argue with me, O-line. Like, I'm the one. I'm the guy. You want to argue with me?
Hey, you don't want to argue and shit.
I dig a fucking hole. I dug a hole before I dig a fucking hole.
It's because you're the biggest asshole on the show.
No, I'm not. Everyone knows you're the biggest asshole on the
We're
show.
trying to replace you.
That's fine.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Buffoonery, where the unit talks about the silliest shit that happened in sports this week. First up, your boy Michael Irvin, back on that booger sugar. So I don't know if y'all have the opportunity to listen to this shit, but it's hilarious.
That's all. Y'all got it right here. Y'all see it, you hear it. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house, take your meal, do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous.
This dude, and I get it. At some point, Hollywood's kind of like our Michael Irvin,
No, I'm not.
You poke the bear
Damn.
a couple of times, you get him all riled up, right? But then he just takes it to another level, man. He's on another level. I'm 100% convinced that he is high when he does these rants. I think last year he did a Miami rant.
He does these all the time.
I think he was high
He does them all
yesterday
the
on
time.
First Take, dog. I think he was high on First Take. He's
He's
sweating
like that all the
heavily,
time,
man.
man.
He think he needs some fluids, man.
He's an
he might be
intense
high all the
person.
time.
We always sweating.
He's sweating.
He sweats a lot.
Take care of
Yeah.
yourself.
He sweats a lot.
Hey, man, somebody need to get him a preacher towel, man, because this is bad.
Hey, man, maybe his pores ain't right, man.
Hey, man, he's an NFL athlete. Nobody else is sweating up there like that. Nobody. He's the only one up there sweating. The only one. Hey, come on, man.
Oh, man.
You can see it be like, man, maybe the studio's hot, man. Sometimes it's hot when the lights is on you, man, but
Oh, my God.
man, I don't know.
I guess, man. Everybody know he used that booger sugar. He just get a little dab before the show, man.
Yeah. Next up on Buffoonery Boulevard, I feel like we should just replace and put Hollywood on Buffoonery Boulevard. Dan Sorensen had a GoFundMe account that someone created to buy out his contract.
I've never heard no shit like that.
That is crazy.
The internet
man.
wins
Like
again.
The internet
Like we've heard
wins
this
again.
before.
You're that bad. You're that bad.
They took him out the game for real?
He didn't play in the game until the end of the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Until it was like
He was getting mop up time?
Yes.
he was getting mop up time.
Yes.
Wow.
He was getting mop up time.
I told y'all they got to be special. They got to be special. If you're not special, you can't be out there.
And you knew that. I mean, that's it, something about the coaching staff. Like, there's no one going back to the head coach being like, hey, coach, hey, man.
Wait.
Hey, this person right here is pretty good, man. I mean, hey.
Thornhill, man. Juan Thornhill.
Yeah.
Hey,
He
man.
played,
Can we get a confirmation on how much is in the GoFundMe?
apparently it was $85. The goal was $2.4 million. They only made it to
Oh,
$85.
they ain't gonna make it.
So that's probably the buffoonery.
Yeah, $85 in there.
Just the fact that the account was created was pretty funny.
Oh, my God. That's pretty
Alright.
crazy.
Next up on Buffoonery Boulevard, the Cowboys misspelled Leighton Vander Esch's name on a game jersey.
Who
That's
cares?
pretty fucked up.
He won't need it anymore. I call it a little almost. Hey, Jalen Smith left. He's the next one. He's the dude almost by the tackle. He's a step behind. Almost got to the hook curl in time. Right by the hook. That's a target. I'm sorry, Tim.
I will say
Get
the
out.
only tackle he made was the one on Debo Samuels to keep it
That's
from
fine.
being.
You
That's the
got
only
one.
tackle.
You owed us.
That's the only tackle he made. Like
Yeah.
I don't know why they got rid of Jalen Smith, but
Oh, he's worse.
Yeah.
yeah, but at least he got some jets and he can move around. Vander Esch got an old school neck roll, the big old
Yeah,
square
back
like
Yeah.
Brian Cox
Yeah.
used to wear. Come on, man.
You're not balling out like
Let's
that.
play it
You're not
out,
balling
bro.
out
Not
when
balling.
looking like that. Like
That
just
was
on
22.
pure looks. Yeah, just on looks. You're not. No, you're not making.
Not
this
really an
happen.
athlete.
No.
Piss down the leg.
Got lucky.
Hey, didn't he play 8-man?
Yeah,
Did he?
Yes.
He might have. I don't know.
Oh shit.
he did.
Where did he come from though? Utah or
You can figure that out. I'm not
Utah
going
or
to CYU.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
No, what-
Utah or Minnesota.
It wasn't
Northern
North
Minnesota.
radius.
Wasn't it a D2 school or something?
500
No,
mile
he wouldn't be
radius.
one.
Fucking
He
USA.
I think he's from Montana.
Oh, boy.
The wolf hunter or something.
Oh, Boise.
Maybe one of the
Hey,
wolves.
close enough. Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
hunting wolves? You got. Never mind.
Play
Boise
the
State.
right way, USA. That's where he came from.
Boise State. He played at Boise.
Fuck out of here.
He's from Riggins, Idaho.
Yeah, he is. Damn, of course he is. We were just joking.
Hey, that was next on the list. That was the next. We got to Idaho. You know, we got there.
He probably got Idaho
Makes
tatted
sense.
on his
Makes
calf,
sense.
though.
Makes sense.
He is the son of Darwin and Sandy. Wow.
He's not the
Bruh.
parents. You didn't
Hey,
call out the
man.
parents, too.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
man. Last but not least, on Buffoonery Boulevard. And I'm like, I just clicked the link on this shit. Louisiana Senate candidate Gary Chambers smokes marijuana blunt in a new ad.
Campaign ad, bruh.
In a campaign ad. He will be going up. Who's he going to go up against?
I don't even.
Don't matter.
It don't matter. It doesn't
Don't
even matter at this point.
Space.
He says, I hope this ad works. On his Twitter, Gary Chambers says, I hope this ad works not to only destigmatize the use of marijuana, but also forces a new conversation that creates the pathway to legalize this beneficial drug
Hey, he
and
got the
forgive those who are arrested due to outdated ideology.
He got the smokers' vote. And those come in all colors, dog. Those votes come.
Yeah. I don't know. Louisiana, they're not.
But I ain't gonna lie though. When I first saw it, I'm like, this is fucking crazy. But then I was like, Trump did win the presidency. Like, that's pretty crazy too, right?
Crazier
Like,
shit has happened.
crazier shit has happened.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yes,
he
Lord.
might be on to something. He's gonna crash or burn, or he's gonna win. I guess. So.
Yeah, it's one of the
Hey,
other
either-
ways.
Ain't gonna be no middle ground.
Look like either way he gonna burn.
Yeah. Well, and they'd be like, well, you know, Mr. Chambers, we saw that you broke a law. You know, that chair you're sitting in and you're smoking marijuana, we're going to give you 25 years.
Yeah.
So, better be careful with that stuff, man. It's Louisiana, man. They don't play. They got dudes serving 3 life sentences down there for smoking a blunt. So, it's crazy. All right. That is going to bring Buffoonery Boulevard to a close. We're on to basketball. I don't know why we keep doing this. Russell. Stinger, take it away.
Oh man, Russell Westbrook.
Y'all didn't-
Yeah, you put that on there, Hollywood?
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook dunks over Rudy Gobert.
Bro,
Y'all see that? That was old. That was that old.
I
Russ.
seen it. I seen
it was that dunk
that
was something
was
for
old,
real.
Russ.
What did he
Like,
say? He just
that
dunk
was
on people.
old,
That's
Russ.
just what he do.
Yeah.
He said he just
Yeah, they asked him why he never been in the slam dunk contest, and he said, "Yeah, he only dunks on people."
Yeah, man. And Rudy Gobert, that's a what 2-time, 3-time
Hey.
defensive player of the year.
That's no slouch.
Yeah, he is no slouch.
I only
pretty
dunk
good.
on people.
He's
Yeah.
our
Only
only
dunk on people.
That's pretty cool.
dog.
Can we move on?
on people. Yeah,
Hey, he still be out there turning that bitch over
He-
a lot though.
bruh. I've never seen like
You're going to lose you some games now. You're going to lose you some games.
Hey, there's a video out there on Twitter, man. It's like a montage of Russell Westbrook. It's like over 2 minutes. I think it's just this season of times that he's shot and hasn't hit the rim. Like there's 2 minutes worth of shots of Russell Westbrook shots where he hasn't hit the rim.
Hey.
Yes, I'll
And
find it.
that should have
I'll
been on
find
the
it, man.
Buffoonery.
And I never liked
Yeah.
that guy, okay? Let me tell you. I never liked that guy. Man, he will shoot you out of a game, bro.
Shoot you out of a game, man. Yeah, dude, it's like 2
That's
minutes,
crazy.
man. I'm like, what in the hell?
Damn, y'all
When you
only
play with
y'all only
LeBron,
played
you
with
gotta be
22
efficient.
games.
You
Like,
can't just-
how many games y'all played?
Yeah.
40. They play like 40 games, man. Yeah, when you play with LeBron, you got to be efficient. You can't just be a volume shooter, bro. You got to be your efficiency got to be pretty high. Like you can't.
Because you're
Nah,
going to
you
get so
can't-
many touches.
Yeah, man.
You can't-
Yeah, it's like, hey,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You can't shoot yourself out of a slump when you're playing with LeBron.
Or turn him over.
You got to be on.
Yeah, his turnovers, man. You
Hey,
be
y'all
like,
leave Russell alone, man. He led the league in triple doubles last year, didn't he?
nah, 2 years ago. But I'm like, man, what the you see him turn the ball, man. He like it frustrates you to watch him turn it over because it's like your 2-year-old dribbling in the house, and they just lose the ball and shit. Like it's like that, bro. It's bad, man.
Yeah,
Like,
nobody want to mess with that shit.
I mean, I know we talked about it, but I mean, he just got one speed.
Yeah.
Like, it's fast. Like he just plays fast.
Yeah.
Everything he does is. I bet he eats fast. I bet he's like the first one on the bus. He's the first one. He's the
We
first
all
one
play with
dressed.
somebody like that, man. We all play with
somebody.
he
like
makes his
that.
bed
Yeah,
up
come on,
real
come on, come on.
fast. Does everything real fast.
Let's go. It's like, come on, bro. You gotta chill, man.
All right, man. That is going to bring us up to closing shots, boys. O-line Guru, you want to go first or you want to go last? We'll give you a choice.
Let me go last. See how y'all doing. I'm sure the format.
All right. Stinger, what you got? Closing shot, man.
Hey, I ain't got too much, man. I just gotta say, man, I've been reading this Kanye story, man. Y'all gotta leave Kanye alone, man. Let this dude go to his daughter's birthday party, man. I heard they hid the address. The security guard wouldn't let Kanye and his daughter's birthday party, man. Like, come on, man. Damn.
Why? Why would they let him in?
I don't know, man.
Man.
You know them Kardashians.
Yeah, boy, they get you.
They be in some mess.
They
he paying for it now.
They ruin careers, dog, and lives, dog.
Lives.
And people still messing with him. Ain't nobody learned.
Still messing with him, man. Yeah.
Still trying to
Ain't good.
man.
Ain't good.
Y'all pray for pray for Kanye.
I'm gonna
man.
pray for him, man.
man.
All right.
Sam, man, what you got? Closing shot.
Man, I don't have much either, man. I had a happy MLK Day, man. Got to give a shout out to Martin Luther the King.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
We're gonna leave him out. We shouldn't leave him out. So, but I just chilled all day, man. I didn't do nothing. I was a lazy Negro on Martin Luther King Day, bro.
It's supposed to be a day of service, man.
I know it is, bro.
Yeah,
I was
man, you're
servicing
supposed to-
myself, man, going back and forth to the refrigerator to get beers and drinks.
That's every day, ain't it?
I had the whole day there on Monday, though. I was off.
Whole day.
Hollywood, what you got, man? Closing shot.
Hey man, so I know y'all gonna give me shit because y'all always do, but I started listening to the Scottie Pippen book because I just want to hear what he has to say. It's called Unguarded, and I've only read 3 chapters so far, but I'm gonna keep y'all.
You ain't
posted,
read
but
shit. You listened to it, but go ahead.
This is true. I do like listening to books, but it's pretty good. Some of it you can take as okay, that's not true, that's bullshit. But it's like we said about Tom Brady being gay. Like everything people say isn't always wrong, right? So you got to listen to some of what he's saying. So I don't know. I'll keep y'all abreast.
That shit's gonna grow legs, man. He's gonna take that into next year.
What's that?
Tom Brady being gay. So O-line Guru is probably like, huh? Well, last week Antonio Brown came out and said that Tom Brady tried to kiss him a couple times. So
Several. That's why he had to move.
O-line Guru. We listening to a guy with mental health issues, man? Is that who we listening to now? That dude? Mental
Doesn't
health
mean
issue
he's
guy?
wrong. Doesn't mean he's wrong.
I can see it. I ain't gonna lie to you. You wouldn't be surprised. I get it. Makes sense. I say that. No joking. I'm just,
It's okay if he's gay, man. It's okay. It's fine.
I get it.
It's not a big deal. Like he's gay, he's gay.
not that there's anything wrong with that. O-line Guru, closing shot, man.
Face. His face.
Well, let's see. I guess let's keep thinking, man. As things keep shifting and the world's starting to turn different ways, just make sure thinking is always a thing. Guys, if you haven't thought for yourself, your own thought, put one together, try it for a while. Decompress, man.
Yeah.
That's
what's up. That's what's up. I'm all about that.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. So, thinking that works right into my closing shot. And I'm thinking that next month is Black History Month. But as y'all know, Black History Month is for me is every month. So But I might be in a special kind of mood this year in 2022. You know, I might just up the ante a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything crazy, but I will be watching all my movies. I'll be watching all my shows. I'm currently watching the Underground Railroad on Prime Video. It's pretty heavy, man. It's pretty heavy. You know, we always talk about, you know, slavery and we talk about it as this abstract thing, but even in a movie, right, or a series, when it's presented in a way that's pretty heavy, it's kind of hard to swallow, right? And you have to sit there and think, damn, they actually did this to people, right? They actually did this to people. They actually did this to bodies. They actually used them as cattle and bred them and did very, very bad things. So yeah. I think it's important for everybody to understand that part of American history, but I will also make the argument that Black history didn't start with slavery. So if you go back, you know, to 1200, 1100, you know, you start looking at, you know, the Moors and that sort of stuff. Do your research, especially our Black listeners, white listeners too. Y'all do your research too. Please feel free to DM me. I'm here to answer questions, any questions that you may have. But that's the mode I'm in, man. So I'm excited about Black History Month next month. I think MLK always kicks it off for me. So shout out to MLK. But I'm a Malcolm guy myself. So I'll leave it at that.
Brother Malcolm.
My dear brother Malcolm. That is going to bring this episode of Roll Call Sports Podcast to a close. We want to thank Joey, our producer, for making everybody sound so good. So happy to have O-Line Guru. There he goes. Look, he does it. So happy to have O-Line Guru on the show, man. We appreciate you for being on. You did great. We'd love to have you back. You know, so stay ready on the ones and twos. We don't know, Hollywood may disappear at any time, right? So we'll you know, open door policy.
I might go solo.
Can't nobody riff like Eddie Kane. We want to thank Joey, our producer, for making us sound so good. Please remember to visit joeykindle.com for all your production needs. Email us your topics and suggestions at theunitpodcast@gmail.com. Please remember to subscribe on YouTube if you're watching this show on YouTube. Also subscribe on whatever other platform you're listening to, if you're using Spotify or iTunes or Apple. Damn, iTunes, I sound old, man. It's Apple Music, right? Or Apple Podcasts, right?
Podcast, man.
Follow us on Twitter. We are Roll Call Sports with a Z. Follow us on 91. Facebook. We are Roll Call Sports Podcast. And on Instagram, we are Roll Call Sports Podcast. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Look for another episode from us next week. Hopefully, maybe we can make it 3 in a row, Stinger.
3 in a row. 3 in a row.
I want to know who that listener was. I got beef, son. I got beef.
You can blame Stinger.
He's blaming me. That sounds like deflection.
No,
it's not deflection. I'm going straight to the source.
Yeah, man.
Until then, thank you for listening and God bless. Peace out.